All right, welcome to Sam Lawrence Cycles. In today's ride, I have a Zone 2 ride with the Robo Pacer D Taylor, and it was about an hour long. You'll have to watch to see if I get dropped by Taylor, and there's an interesting event that happens early on where it looks like I may or may not have accidentally ran someone over, so look for that. Hope you enjoy.
For my power up, I got a plus sign that I just went away, so I'm not sure what that is. So my zone two, the maximum heart rate, my zone two max heart rate is 150 beats per minute. So as long as I'm under 150 beats per minute, it should be good. And I'm already kind of struggling to stay with them, so I'm gonna pick up the pace here. Because I'm already a second or two behind B Taylor. All right, back at the group. I'm still learning the buttons on my Zwift click here on my handlebars for shifting. Oftentimes I find myself clicking something other than shifting. So I have to work on that still. Heart rate's at 113, so that's good. Got a little climb here. It seems like it's pretty easy for me. My heart rate is pretty low. It's just 109 beats per minute. That's well under my zone two max heart rate of 150. Now I'm 41 years old and I tend to have a higher heart rate. My max heart rate, I believe, is like 192 beats per minute, which is pretty high for relative to um, average max heart rate for people my age. And so my zone two max heart rate is a little higher than most 41-year-olds. So as long as I'm under 150 beats per minute, I should be good. And yeah, this is I'm hovering around 100 beats per minute. So I'm wondering if I should have gone maybe with a higher watts per kilogram robo pacer. We'll find out though. It's early, just over 5 minutes done. Um, for zone two rides like this, I'm looking to get 45 minutes at least. Probably today, hoping to do about an hour of zone two. Looks like we have a climb, which I'm not the best at. Full disclosure. But D Taylor and the group seem to be going pretty slow, so that's good. Shift down. That's one thing I'm not sure about is the shifting. I was just in gear 9, it said, and I just shifted down to gear 7. So I believe cyclists refer to that as shifting down, but I'm not exactly sure. Woo! 8% grade here, going 3 miles an hour. Gear 5, 10% grade, 2 miles an hour. We are crawling up this mountain. Heart rate's been good. Well, within my zone too. Not like out of breath or anything, so that's good. I'm wondering if this is maybe too easy for me. And like I said, maybe I need to do my next zone 2 ride with a higher up robo pacer with higher watts per kg. Oh no, it says catch up to detailer 50 meters, 6 meters, 54, 52, 50. Okay, good. Catching back up. I want to stay with her. Or it. I don't know why I said her. Detailer. That was weird. Stay with it. The robo pacer. All right, back with the group. I'm going to use the arrows on my Zwift click to see if I can. There we go. We move around a little bit. Right behind the robo pacer. A good opportunity to practice drafting too. You know how long I can sit on detailer's wheel. Coakley snuck in. All right, it's good. 115 beats per minute. Well under 150. Might actually be in zone 1 right now. And I clicked the wrong button with shifting. That happens a lot. Still trying to figure out the Swift quick controls. Yeah, this just seems too easy. I don't know how much gain I'm getting from this ride because my heart rate is just around 115 beats per minute. And it seems very easy to just stay on detailer's wheel here. So next zone 2 ride, I'm gonna stick with find another robo pacer that's a little higher watts per kilogram. Detailer is 1.1 watts per kg, so uh, something a little higher would probably be best for me for these zone 2 rides. But we'll see. Again, I'm just learning. Um, I'm new to this. whole thing. Cycling, Zwifting, and I'm just figuring out how it goes. Oh, that was weird. You just ran over a guy. Sorry about that. Hope he's okay. It's like we have a nice little group right now. It's fun. One of the nice things about Swift that I've been really enjoying so far is just the camaraderie and the ability to ride with others like this from all over the world, people from all over. There's a rider in front of me with what looks like a coffee emoji over him or her. So I'm not sure what that means, but maybe that means they're enjoying coffee while they're riding. I have no idea. All right, I've got a power up and it's man, not sure exactly what that is, but I'm gonna probably hold on to it here until um, I fall behind. Maybe got a nice downhill. Ooh, I take this opportunity to stand up because my butt has been feeling these rides lately. So, anytime that I can just get out of the saddle, super tuck, 38 miles an hour. All right, that was fun. Looks like it's just me and E. Taylor right now. Yeah, this is gonna be my heart rate right now is just over 100 beats per minute, which is, well, probably my zone one, honestly. It's supposed to be a zone two ride, so pretty sure I'm probably not getting much aerobic benefit from this workout, but nonetheless, it's an experience. First time following D. Taylor as a robo pacer here. Thank you, Taylor. I wonder what the D stands for, whether it's the category, so category D, or they have a name that starts with a D. I just put D for short. Either way, thank you, D. Taylor, for this ride and for letting me draft behind you. All right, looks like we have a little bit of a group now. There's three or four riders with us. I'm going to use this band power up, see what it is. The van says drafting boost. It's nice. Drafting is something that I'm still learning to do. So let's see how long I can sit on a detailer's wheel like this without passing them or without getting dropped. That wasn't very long. It's amazing. It seems like there should be no space between myself and Taylor, but riders do pop in that little space between us. Like this. I don't know. Thought it was close, but not close enough, I guess. See if I can get right on their wheel. There we go. 20 minutes in. How are we doing? Ooh, just past 10 minutes. Ease up a little here. Cool. Going through some like futuristic tunnel that's made of glass. I don't know. It's cool. Looks like I have a bike light on right now. And I've got a rare rear tail light, which is neat. Got to stay visible for all the other riders out there. All right. Got a nice little group here. I learned how to give ride-ons recently, which I think is my Zwift click pad. If I hold down the Z, let's test it out. There we go. Ride-on bomb. That's cool. Got a ride-on with another one. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Ride-on bomb. Ride on. Right, time for some water. I don't think my heart rate's gone above 115 at all this ride, so oh, there it is, 118. It's like probably a little too easy for me. But wow, look at this. We have a volcano, there's lava. So I've had Swift now for just over a week. I set it up I believe it was last week, Monday or Tuesday, and today's Thursday of the following week. So I've had it now for uh, just over a week. And because of, I've got to power up the fuss. That means drafting boost. Here we go. I'm using it because it's starting to fall a little behind Taylor. So let me finish up here. Shift to a higher gear. It's up. Here we go. It's like a ghost riding. I don't know what that's about. Interesting. Thank you for the drafting boost. That helped. But anyway, I was saying, I've had Zwift here in this setup for just over a week, um, because of life and family and work. I haven't been able to ride every day, but I certainly ride when I can. And I've got, when you catch up, we're going fast, 28 miles an hour. I've got a schedule um, put in place. I use ChatGPT to come up with a training schedule for me to increase my FTP. And so I started using that schedule this week. This is my week one. This is my third ride for my week one. And because of other conflicts in scheduling, I won't be able to ride for the next few days. So there's only one more ride. And that's going to be on Sunday. And that will be a race that I'm going to do. So I did a race last week, Sunday, my first race, and that was brutal. Picked a really flat course, and there were like six other riders in the group. Um, and I tried to stay with the front, but I got dropped pretty early on. I think I was able to hang in the front group for the first 5 minutes or so, but then I just didn't have it in me to stay with them. So I'm going to do a race on Sunday, and it was fun, but it was very difficult. Very, very difficult. But hopefully I can do better on Sunday for my next one. And then that'll be the end of my week one training block. And for the train, well, there's a pretty large group here now. It's cool. I'll give a ride on bomb. um, I kind of tailored the 8 week training block around my schedule and work life balance, so that I don't burn out. And so I'm going to try to do at least 4 rides a week. And I think that if I can maintain at least 4 rides every week for the next 8 weeks, I'll do an FTP test, another one after at the end of the 8 week block, and hopefully my FTP will have gone up. I did an FTP test like the first day or two that I got this set up, and my FTP right now is 140, which puts me pretty far down into category E, which I believe is the lowest category in Zwift. And so I've made it a goal of mine to get fit and to push myself. And so I'm going to train hard, um, and have a long-term goal here of making it all the way to category A, which is the highest you can get in Zwift, I believe. And I'm going to record myself in my journey to see if I can do it, hold myself accountable, and share it with you all so that hopefully you can take something away from my training. See that um, even a 41-year-old that has no experience doing this, very little fitness, as you can tell by my 140 FTP, which is pretty low, uh, are capable of doing things that are hard. So where's Taylor here? Am I too far in front? 2 seconds behind. Okay, let's slow down. Looks like we're doing a climb. 7%. I'm going to shift down. Sorry, excuse me. I have to blow my nose. 3 seconds. Taylor's behind me. Slow down here, sir. Heart rate climbed at 131. That's probably the highest it's been this whole ride. Just let D. Taylor catch up. So, a little easy here. There's Taylor. Oh, flying by me. Let's catch up here. And use the drafting belt boost. I live in the Portland, Oregon area, and I've got the trainer set up here in the garage and got the garage door open. It's supposed to be a beautiful, nice, sunny day today. Kind of on the colder side. Right now it's like in the mid 30s, I think, maybe the low 40s. But now that the sun is up, I'm sure it will start warming up here soon. The high today is in the mid to low 50s, so it'll be nice. It's nice having this set up with the garage door open. Kind of feels like I'm outside. In a lot of ways, I am. The garage door is just maybe less than 10 yards in front of me. All right, we've got a 10% climb here, and we are crawling 2 miles an hour. We shift way down to 2. Yeah, this is my first time doing something like this. I'm generally a pretty quiet, reserved person. I don't really put myself out there, but I thought that this would be fun. So I'm doing it, and so far I've been really enjoying this. One thing that I've learned already are the climbs are not the most enjoyable. It's fun to go downhill, but Uphills are not as fun. Taylor's 2 seconds away. I need to learn how to stay with someone. Feels like, I was just out in front of Taylor and now Taylor's in front of me. Need to speed up here to catch up. I'm gonna get dropped. Holy cow. Jeez. Thought I was gonna get dropped there. I don't know what happened there. Did Taylor just do a sprint? Holy cow. Yeah, I really need to work on staying with someone or staying with the group. So let's do that now. I'm gonna focus and try to stay on Taylor's wheel. I keep saying that. See, now I'm just flying past them. So I don't know. Figure this out. I think the issue is the change in elevation. So as we go up and we go down hills, um, figuring out the speed and the gears to stay with Taylor. Yeah, so now I'm way in front. So to let Taylor catch up. So I have to figure this out. Let's stand up here. 40 minutes in. This has been an easy ride for me. So let's see. I think I'm going to do another 20 minutes and let's make this a 1 hour ride. Here we go. Now they're going to zoom past me. Oop. So let's see if I can stay with them. Let's see if for the next 20 minutes I can stay within 2 seconds of Taylor. I feel like I should be able to do that. Not yet. We're going to start that once I get closer. We're just yo-yoing, going back and forth. Taylor goes in front a ways. I catch up. I go past Taylor a ways. And, we're just doing that back and forth. I need to figure out the pacing on this Zwift. Putting down high watts for my easy ride here. Jeez. How am I not catching up? I don't understand. Doing catch up to D Taylor. I'm doing 2 watts per kilogram. This is supposed to be a 1.1. Huh. Okay. Heart rate's up. Still haven't caught up. I just get dropped. I think I just got dropped. You Taylor. Hmm. Feel like I'm that far behind. 8 seconds. Huh. No idea. It's a large group of people. Holy cow. Look at all these people passing me. Hey guys. Oh, is that another pincer group? Who's that? Holy cow. I didn't catch who that was. All right, but oh, Taylor. It's a large group of people. All right, spiked up a little bit there from that effort. All right, all right. I'm gonna try to stay within 2 seconds of my robo pacer. Ooh, I can use my feather up. My feather power up. My feather up, I said. Feather power up. Oh, it feels pretty flat right here. I'm gonna hold on to it. Oh, ease it out. It'll feel. Yeah, my longest ride on Zwift here the last week and a half has been an hour long. And so I don't want to push it. I'm gonna just do an hour today. My blood is really feeling it right now. Back in the volcano, it looks like this is cool. Lava everywhere. I think I got dropped earlier because at the top in the middle there it says detailer in the bar. Only showing ×1. And that I learned multiplies the sweat points, I think they're called. And I believe it was like at 2.5 times 2.5. Oh, how I got dropped. I was within like 3 seconds of Taylor. Did I get dropped? I guess that's the question. A. And then B, why did I get dropped if I swear I was within like 3 seconds. Taylor wasn't that far away. Definitely within like 50 meters. So, not sure. All right, just over 10 minutes left. And I stay with Taylor within 2 seconds of Taylor. Let's see. That'll be my challenge for the next 12 minutes or so. try to learn how to pace myself, the group. I'm learning it's like a lot of high RPM to catch up, low RPM to stay with and slow down. Like right now, Taylor's right next to me, so I'm gonna reduce my RPMs to stay with Taylor. Heart rate seems to like it's been well within my zone two. Probably for most of the ride, it's been a zone one ride, I feel like, but I'm not exactly sure. Like I can't remember off the top of my head. You unlock the vintage kit pack. Why is that? I have a few retro cool kits from Team Zwift. Oh, maybe because I'm at a higher level now. Made it to level 8. Level 8. Here we go. Not sure how the levels work in Zwift because I've only been Zwifting now for a little over a week, like I said. So the fact that I'm already at level 8, it must be pretty easy to go from level to level. Holy cow. Ooh, stand up. Not sure what this ghost is. Is that a ghost? I have no idea what that is. Lots of confetti. That's cool. I don't know what that's about. So I was doing okay with staying with Taylor, and then I wasn't. So we lasted about 3 minutes of staying within 2 seconds of Taylor. Now we're back and move over here. Gotta get on Taylor's wheel. Gonna do a ride on bomb. All right, and then this one past the group. On bomb. That's fun. It's giving ride on bombs here. The last 5 minutes, I'll give as many as I can here. Holding down the Z button. Sometimes it gives more than others. I don't know why sometimes it only gives one or two. Sometimes it seems to give like a lot more. That time it just gave one. No idea. Ride on. So this has been easy. Hardest part has really been my butt, honestly. Um, Dealing with the pain of sitting in the saddle, something that I'm trying to get used to. I've got my bibs on, which provides some comfort, I think, and padding, which is a plus, but still definitely some discomfort there. It's giving ride-on bombs for the last 2 minutes. The Ghost Rider is back. Yeah. What is the Ghost Rider? It's a Zwift KOM. I think it's a previous, so maybe that's a previous KOM or somebody else's previous KOM. I'm not exactly sure. Lots to learn on here. Use my power up. 1 hour. 1 hour. All right. That is it for me today. My zone two workout is complete. Think that I feel really good. Aside from my butt being hurting a bit, but think that the next zone two ride that I do, I'm going to try riding with a higher watts per kilogram robo pacer and see if maybe that's a little bit more of a little push in my zone two. But otherwise, yeah, I appreciate you watching if you are still watching, and follow me for more content like this. This is going to be a long journey, I think, with lots of ups and downs, but uh, hopefully I can make it up to A. We'll see. And the real question is, did I get dropped by Taylor? I'm not sure. I averaged 90 watts that ride. I went 14.1 miles. It was an hour ride. Right. Click OK. Save it. If you'd like, feel free to follow me on Strava. My name is Sam Lawrence on there. Made it to level 8 this ride. And yeah, continue. All right, see you next time.